Hello, praise Jesus. This is Rema Word Official. I welcome you on board this early morning. I decided to visit a place, and as you can see, it is raining heavily. So, I hope you can hear me well. So today, I want us to do an exercise. Are you ready? But before we reach there, those who are new here, I welcome you on this platform. Thank you for tuning in. May the Lord bless you. Kindly consider subscribing. Be part of this family. We are going far and we are doing great. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord bless my subscribers. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for being there for us. May the Lord bless you. Keep sharing our videos widely, and you shall be blessed. So stay tuned and wait even as we continue. Hello. Now today I want us to take time and thank God. Today we want to thank God for every blessing that He has given us, for everything that He has done for us. You know, He has been so good to us, and I want us to do an exercise, even as we reflect, as we think backward from where we came from up to where we are. I want us to reflect. Wherever you are, take a piece of paper and a pen. Sit down and start writing, counting your blessings one by one, what the Lord has done for you. He has been faithful. He has brought you from somewhere and to this far. That the fact that you're still alive and breathing, it's a great deal. So I want you to focus. Since you were born, when you were being raised up, when you started going to school, to the primary school, to high school, to the college level, university level, the challenges you went through. You know something? If you forget where you came from, you cannot know how much God has done for you. You cannot know and recognize what God has done unto you. It is good always to remember where you came from, where He has brought you from, and acknowledge that He indeed has done a lot in your life. He has blessed you with so many blessings. So I want you to focus and remember and see the struggles you went through in your childhood as you were growing up. You know, many people you were born with, today they are not alive, but you are. And to those that you were schooling with, many are no more. But the Lord has kept you safe and sound. Don't you see that we all have a reason to say thank you? We all have a reason to appreciate God and say that He is good and He has done well. His mercy have endured upon our lives. His love that endures forever. He has loved us with an everlasting love. So I hope you're writing, counting your blessings, writing them down one by one, appreciating God for who He is. See that you are still strong. You are healthy. God has protected you and preserved you from many sicknesses. Many, even some that you don't know. They come into your body, but He deals with them immediately, even before they manifest, because He is faithful. You are still strong. Since Corona came, you are still alive. Many have gone. Nowadays, we fear even asking whether somebody you've not seen for long. Why? Because you are afraid that you would hear some other news. But to us, God has kept us alive. He has hidden us from this pandemic. He has hidden us from every sickness and every disease. We have a reason to say thank you. Some of us have families, and our families are still intact. You are still with your wife, you are still with your husband. That is something to say thank you for. Many have divorced and separated. But in every situation, the Bible says, in every circumstance, give thanks. In every circumstance, give thanks. It doesn't matter whatever circumstance you are going through, whether pain, whether sorrow, whether joy, whether celebrating, but we should thank God that He has kept us. And everything that happens in our lives happens for good to them that love the Lord. So if you have kids, give thanks that you have a family, that you have kids that are strong, healthy, and sound. Thanksgiving is one of the main ingredients in our prayer life. We should be a people who are grateful, who are full of gratitude unto our God. The Bible says in Philippians that be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your request be known unto God. That you should not be anxious of anything. Whatever you need, or whatever need you have, you should let it be known to God in prayer, in supplication, when you petition, and you crown it all with thanksgiving, believing that God has done it for you. Thanksgiving is one thing that we cannot do without. It is good to appreciate. How do you feel when you give something to someone and he comes back to you and says thank you? How do you feel when you give it to someone else and he or she just goes away without even saying thank you, without even bothering? How do you feel? You'll always feel good for someone who comes back to you and says thank you, even for what you have not yet received, and you really want God to do it for you. It is good to say thank you. You receive it by faith that the Lord has already given it. So give thanks for everything, for every situation, for every circumstance. We all have a reason to say thank you. We all have a reason. When you're sick, say thank you for your healing. You shall receive it. You shall receive it. When you are in lack of something, say thank you for provision. You shall have it. Whatever you want God to do for you, can you try and take it to God in thanksgiving? Appreciate Him. Can you imagine there are people lying in beds? They are being fed by pipes, but your mouth is taking in food very well. Your body is building very well. Some are eating and their bodies cannot respond to the food. They don't know where it is going. But to you, you are able to eat very well. Your normal duties, you are able to articulate them very well. You have a job. Some are looking for jobs and have been looking for them years and years and years. But you have one. And some even complain because of that one they have. It is true that our God is a God that takes us from one level to another. But for a minute, take time and say thank you that I am here, that I am far. When you shall get to your house, try and take a photo of like 10, 20 years ago, and take a photo of you right now and see what God can do. He has clothed you with glory, that when you go on the roads, you are lovable, you are attractive because of Him. Everybody wants to stay around you. Not because you are so good, no, but because God has graced you, because God has clothed you with glory, because God has clothed you with favor. Now you are attractive to people. You are attracting things to your life. You know, when you have favor, it attracts so much. So, my dear friends, I want us to thank God. Nowadays, you can afford, when you see a cloth somewhere, or a dress, or a good suit, You buy. Why? Because God has graced you. He has given you the money, the funds to do so. There was a time, I give you a testimony. There was a time I survived. I was being given, in short, I never had clothes. And I remember even one time I prayed to God. I used to admire people, how they were clothing well, beautifully, going to church. I used to admire them. And one day I told God, Daddy, I would want you to give me this kind of clothes. And I would even want you to give me this color. Me, I pray anything, dear friends. Aki, I tell you for free. There's nothing that I don't tell my God. And I told him, I want a red dress or a red suit because I need a cloth to go to church with. And I'm telling you for free, I was given a red suit, brand new, actually imported. Because he is able. So there were times we could not afford. There were times we could not afford a dress or buying clothes anyhow. But today you afford. My dear brethren, I don't have much, but it is my prayer that you have taken your time to reflect, to see how far God has brought you and how far He's taking you. Your destiny is great and your future is bright. There is no doubt about that. Thank God even for the gift of salvation, that He loved you even when you did not believe. Even when you never knew Him, He loved us then. So how much more will He love us now that we are His sons and His daughters? So, I'll leave you with this word. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good, for His love endures forever. I love you guys. Till we meet again. Bye-bye. This is Rema Word Official. Remember to subscribe. Kindly remember to subscribe. I see many viewers, but please, I urge you to subscribe. Support this channel by being part of this family and subscribing. Subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Tell me something and the Lord will bless you. Bye-bye.